In this video, we're going to learn how to make a simple clock for the terminal using Python. We'll import the time module that's built into Python because this module has helpful functions for working with time, like for example, the strftime function. This function is going to return the current time represented as a string according to a format string and format specifiers that we include in that string. So here, we'll pass it a string with format specifiers, which are also called format codes. We'll have here %i for the current hour, %m for the current minute, %s for the current seconds, and then %p for AM or PM. And we have these colons separating the hours, minutes, and seconds like in a clock. Now this %i here is going to output the current hours, assuming a 12-hour clock and not a 24-hour clock. Let's output that here using print. So we'll call print, and we'll output the current time. We'll save this, and then run the program. And we get a current time of 2:03 p.m. with 14 seconds. Now we could output the time every second if we put this code in a loop and sleep the loop for 1 second using the time module sleep function. Let's do that. We'll have here while true. So this loop is going to run indefinitely. And we'll store the current time into a variable called current. Then we'll output that current time using print. So we'll have print current. Then we're going to sleep this loop for 1 second using the sleep function. So we'll have time.sleep and we'll pass it 1 for 1 second. So this loop is going to run indefinitely because we have this true condition here. And every time this loop runs, we're going to get the current time, output it, then we'll put this to sleep for 1 second. So the program is going to pause for 1 second, then the loop is going to run again. And when it does, another second will have elapsed. Let's try it out. We'll save this and run the program. And we can see here we're getting 2:04:18, 2:04:19, 2:04:20, and so on. I can hit Control-C to stop this. And that will stop the program. Now there are two things here that I would like to fix. One is when we output the current time, it's outputting on a new line each time. Instead, I'd like to output the current time on the same line again and again in the terminal. The other thing is, once I hit Control-C to stop the clock, we get this sort of messy error output here. I'd like to clean that up here. So when we hit Control-C, what happens is a keyboard interrupt exception. We can actually detect that exception and then handle this situation in a cleaner way. So let's solve both these problems. The first thing we'll do is use a carriage return character to continuously output the time on the same line of the terminal. So here, when we go to output the current time, we'll do that using an f string. So we'll have f and then a couple spaces to leave space for the terminal's cursor. Then we'll have inside this placeholder here with curly braces, current. So this f string is going to produce a new string that print is going to output. And that new string will have a couple spaces, then the current time string. Now by default, print is going to output a new line character each time it outputs a string. That's why our time values output on a new line in the terminal with each iteration of the loop. We're going to change that default behavior and instead have print output a carriage return character every time it outputs a string. We'll have end is equal to the string \r. So here we use this name parameter end, and we set it equal to \r. That's actually one character, not two. And what it is the carriage return character. It's basically going to reset the output to the current line of the terminal. So that way, the next time print is called, we're going to overwrite what is currently on the line that the cursor is on. And that will actually then have the time output on the same line each time in the terminal. Now the other thing we'll do is use a try catch block to detect the keyboard interrupt exception. So here we'll have try, then we'll have our while loop, then we'll catch the exception with except, and we'll have keyboard interrupt. So here what we're going to do is run this loop until a keyboard interrupt exception occurs when we hit Control-C. At that point, the loop is going to stop executing. And then down here, we can have whatever code we want in the except block to exit the program more gracefully. We'll output that the clock stopped. So we'll have \n for new line, we'll have clock stopped, and then \n. So \n is the new line character, which will put this output on a new line. So let's try this out. We'll save it and we'll run the program. And now we get here the current time, 2:10:10, 2:10:11, 2:10:12 p.m. on the same line each time. And when we hit Control C, the program exits in a much more graceful way, and we get clock stopped on the terminal. So this is how we can create a simple clock for the terminal using Python. Check out portfoliocourses.com, where we'll help you build a portfolio that will impress employers.